everybody, and welcome to this episode of the FauxShow. Today is Saturday, November 23rd. My name is Angela.
And my name is Chris.
And as most of you know, the FauxShow is not a real show. It is a social experience because I don't look at you. I look at the chat room which I have here on my iPad.
Oh, the chat room? I got the chat room full screen on my screen.
It's over there on a monitor where we can see ourselves.
Irrelevant. It is also contained within the best lower third on the internet, specially crafted from space aluminum, if you can believe it or not, brought down when a satellite crashed on Earth. I went over there, scavenged all the parts, built the lower third, and inserted a chat room.
It was believable until you said you did something with raw aluminum and turned it into something.
Hey, I have one skill, and that is building lower thirds. That's all I got.
All right, well.
What are we talking about today?
Best lower third. There, see.
Yeah.
Somebody said barbecue
from
spots?
Space.
Barbecue spots.
Lower third from space.
There it is.
So, fun show this week because Angela over here turned the big 3-0.
I'm 30 now.
She did it on Thursday while I was out here doing some tech snaps. Angela was in the other room turning 30. Totally surprised me. I didn't know where that came from. Like, whoa, who's this old? Oh, hey, sweetie.
Great, thanks.
So, I guess we're going to, now I've been 30 for a little while. So I
know.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's getting like that already.
Well, okay, so when you say, oh, my knees, who's calling me?
Who is that? Who is that?
Should we find out?
Yeah, let's find out. It's an 800 number. Put it on speaker. Oh, it's Terminex. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Hello?
No.
Hello, this is Darrell with Terminex.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi, you're on the internet.
You should let him know he's being recorded.
Yes. My please stick with Angela Fisher.
This is her.
Yeah.
Hello, and this call may be recorded for quality purposes.
Same here.
Ms. Fisher, I was calling in regards to the servicing that you have.
Uh-huh.
As of now, for our current customers that are eligible, we are offering our termite protection to be combined with pest control.
Yes.
And I was calling to see if that'd be of an interest to you at all.
Well, we're already paying for your service. You were here like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, ma'am, pest control. Yes, ma'am. I'm sure you have the pest control. I was calling to see if you're interested in getting termite protection on the home.
Oh, no. You know what? Our home is only 5 years old. I don't think we need to worry about that just yet.
Maybe we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
We got to go.
And I will make notes of it. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
That was good.
Okay.
That was good. All right. So we got that taken care of.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So we're going to talk about
30 termites.
talk about things that happen when you turn 30. But this is a fun faux show for us because we're doing a whole batch of these back to back on a Saturday, so that way we still have faux shows for you over the holiday season that's coming. And so we're here hunkering down in our cold studio. It's a brisky, can't see it, but it's like 50-something degrees in here. I don't know what it is exactly.
It is.
It's
so
cold.
as we go, we're going to put on more clothes.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought I'd snuggle up with somebody special.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just in case I got cold and I just needed a big bear hug and I got all sorts of warmth needed. Who could I snuggle up to, sweetie?
Not me.
No? Who?
Nope. We have somebody special in studio.
Yeah, that's right. It is from the chat room, from the lower third, from space, Mr. Rikai! Hey, Rikai, you can say hi if you want.
Hello, Internet.
Hello, Rikai. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Thank you for joining us
Very
today.
cold here.
Yeah, it's on. It's just a little low, but we'll balance it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, welcome, Rikai. You'll be our in-studio guest today.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, that's the sign I made for Rikai when I picked him up at the airport yesterday.
He's sitting over at the broadcast machine, so that's why it sounds a little funky, but we're over here behind the big mics. So, Ange, where do we start today?
Okay, well, so first I have a insanely great article of things that turned 30 this year.
Okay, I'm interested
Other
in
than
that.
me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And this is actually from Heimer16.
Cool.
He sent me a happy effing birthday
Oh, that's nice.
email, and it included this link, and I thought that's perfect because we're doing an over 30 episode.
The chicken nugget
The
just
Chicken
turned 30?
McNugget is turning 30.
Oh, who knew that?
Can you believe that?
No.
Yeah. So
Dare? Wow, we're the Dare generation.
yeah, we are. I totally did Dare.
No wonder we got so screwed up about drugs.
Well, I didn't do drugs, so it worked. I
Well,
think.
yeah. I mean,
I
there's
think it
that. That's why I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
The Swatch Watch, which I never did anything with this.
Not doing it. No. I mean, come on. Didn't have a keyboard. Not interested.
All right, here you go. TCIP on ARPANET.
Wow. That's proto-internets there, Andrews. That's proto-internets.
What do you mean by proto?
You know, like baby internets, where the internet was born from.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Proto.
January 1, 1983, the Advanced Research Projects Agency Network switched its networking technology to TCP,
Wow.
arguably marking the moment that the modern internet came into being.
That's amazing.
So, yeah. The World Wide Web.
REM and Weird Al, first albums.
In 1989. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. We've got the moonwalk, of course.
Not the actual moonwalk.
No. Yeah, right. For people that aren't watching, it's actually
The Michael J. Fox.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox.
And that's when you go
I'm
88.
pretty sure he cannot moonwalk,
When you
right?
go,
At this point?
the Michael J. Fox moonwalk is when you go 88 miles per hour. That's what happened. Then
88
moonwalking.
miles.
Oh man, we're gonna make a faux show must-watch
well,
list.
no, okay, so I'm thinking
Are you
about...
being Back to the Future
No.
stupid right now?
No, I'm not. I'm being... He's got...
Don't make a dirty joke about Parkinson's. Don't.
Is it Parkinson's?
I think
thought it was
so.
the one that started with M. Muscular...
I don't think so.
No, anyway, MS. No, that's how I was thinking about him. I wasn't thinking about his earlier career.
Well, that's all you should think about because
My
Back to the Future
bad.
is amazing.
My bad.
One of the best trilogies ever. Oh, I remember Plinko.
Yeah, I do too. I freaking love Plinko.
Yeah. Man, Price is Right was great back then.
Yeah. Okay, now this one, completely over my head.
Mama's Family?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
I don't either. Rikai?
Is that a SNL bit?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Looks like an SNL
It
bit.
says NBC premiered the show Mama's Family, a spinoff of the Carol Burnett show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Star Wars Episode 6,
Wow.
Return of the Jedi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello, Leia.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? That was my Halloween costume this year. Just kidding. Sweet Valley High.
The candies or the
It's a book series. Candies.
couldn't.
I know it looks like Valentine's candy.
Does,
It
yeah.
really does.
Yeah.
Yeah, my older sister had all of these, but I didn't.
Wow.
The American Minivan. Something that I need to probably get soon because that car is so small now that I have 3 kids.
Jeez.
Mario Brothers, the arcade game.
Play that. You got to play a little bit of that. Hit the play on that thing there. And bring up number 3 so we can hear it. So this is the arcade. Boy, look how slow it starts up.
Yeah.
Burp,
And
burp,
it's
burp.
like backwards and stuff. Oh,
They're
look at
fixing it.
that.
Yeah, they're fixing it. All right, I want to hear it get started up. Let's jump in a little bit. I want to see if it's got some original OG sounds here. Yeah.
Those are like crabs or something. Oh my gosh.
We should go down to that game place because they've got this on
yeah.
they got this on the arcade.
Yeah, GameWorks
Yeah.
in Seattle.
All right, you can pull that now. I thought that was interesting. It's old school. Or it takes me back. It takes me back.
All right, this one's near and dear to my chest.
Hooters.
Near and dear to my heart.
I get it.
Hooters.
'Cause
Yeah,
of boobs.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hooters. You know?
Over 30, huh?
Yeah. 450 locations. They started towards the end of 1983, but still. The Sony camcorder.
The Beta movie.
Did your grandpa have one of those?
Probably. I don't know if he had Beta or not. A lot of people that worked in the industry did, so he might have.
Creepy uncle remembers the Mario game.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Painful when crabs get in your pipes. Strengths. Hey, Strengths made it.
Oh.
He's showed up after or way before.
You're S-ing me.
No,
All right,
I know,
you
right?
gotta
Is
play
this not the most amazing?
AOL. Bring up number 3. AOL.
Online, I get Compton's Encyclopedia, Barron's Book Notes, even the entire internet, all of which have really helped my schoolwork. And I won an 8 this time!
America Online. Welcome.
I so did not expect that to happen.
The wedgie.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
Like she was holding him by it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The Apple IIe.
Okay, yep.
Sure.
I knew you'd like that. You want to play it?
Sure. You can. I think you still have the Mario playing or something.
I'm here with an average American homemaker
Yeah,
with
pause
their own
that.
Apple personal computer.
Yeah, you still got something else playing. Go back up. Yeah, there's Mario.
Random Mario sound.
Random Mario. All right, so go back.
Sorry for all your eyeballs that are watching and getting.
Jill, do you use your Apple for household budgeting?
How do I use
Actually,
this?
I'm working in gold futures.
We should
Well, you
just
could probably
go
put a
back.
lot of recipes in there.
Well, they're going. Right?
I know.
And you can do trend analysis, generate bar
All right,
graphs.
this is
Are you
this
really
is
a homemaker?
Okay.
yeah. So that was just like a look at all these wonderful things I can use the Apple IIe for.
Yeah.
It's really quite fantastic.
Now, did you ever read that?
Yeah, I read Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cabbage Patch Kids. Gosh,
Yeah.
I grew up during a lot of crap.
I know. Me too.
Yeah, I mean, I remember all this crap. The Disney Channel.
The Disney Channel is 30 this year. Can you believe, like, the year I was born was so epic. The Reading Rainbow with Jordy.
Do you want to do it? It might get us pulled from YouTube, but you got to bring up 3 again.
I'm not out. Well,
All right. Just play it for a second.
is that enough?
Butterfly in the sky.
All right, kill it.
Okay.
Otherwise, we're going to get pulled. But
Yeah.
that's good times. That's good times.
Seriously.
In fact, maybe I'm going to do like this so the algorithm gets thrown off. Look at all this motion over here, YouTube Python script. Oh, that must not be a watermarked image. All right, here we go. It took care of it for us.
Yep, Bronwyn likes the Reading Rainbow.
Oh, yeah. The A-Team.
The A-Team?
Wow.
I don't know anything about that.
Well, that's probably because it was sort of for boys when you were that age.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't a boy at that age.
No.
J. Crew. Also, I guess it's a purse of some kind.
Oh, boy.
Or like a carpet bag. It's J. Crew. What?
Oh, boy.
Originally
It's-
branded as popular club brand, lower cost alternative to Ralph Lauren's near monopoly on preppy-only clothing. What? So, okay, whatever. I'm not into that.
The Stairmaster.
I know. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. I like how that one has a laptop on it. Not exactly.
Yeah, not exactly from 1983.
No.
Care Bears,
All right.
right there with Cabbage Patch
Yeah,
Dolls.
all right. That makes sense.
My Little Pony. I never got into My Little Pony.
Good.
I don't know who Aziz Ansari is.
Oh, he's a comedian.
Is he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You know who he is?
Yeah. Yeah, you've watched movies. He's in.
Oh, okay. Well, this is cool. Lots of people were born in 1983, and it was at that point that I realized that I am just as old as everything in this list. I was searching through it, and I was like, "Oh, wow, this was in 1983." Right. I am old. It's really weird to me. Anyway, yeah. Other people, runners up: Carrie Underwood, Donald Glover, Mila Kunis, Jesse Eisenberg, Jonah Hill, Chris Hemsworth, and Allison Brie.
Not a bad list.
I don't know who some of those people are.
Microsoft Word. You're as old as
Word.
Microsoft Word.
I am.
And that was the version that came out for the Mac before they came out. That was they first
For
released
the-
on the Mac, yeah.
Yeah.
For
For
the
Apple
Apple
Macintosh,
Macintosh.
right there.
Yep, and that's a Mac Plus they have there on
That's so crazy.
the Trump Tower.
Yep.
Not bad. Mm-hmm.
American
Uh-huh.
Diversity in Space.
First woman in space.
Yep. And finally, the ongoing eruption of I don't know how to pronounce that.
Where did
Kilauea. Yep, says Rikai. Wikipedia.
in real
right
time?
here in real time.
Real time Wikipedia. All right. Well, so before we go to the next list, I want to take a moment here and kind of shake it up a little bit, Ange.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we're really excited to announce until December 8th is Ting has a really great deal just for the Faux Show audience, only for the Faux Show audience. And the way you take advantage of it is by going over to faux.ting.com, faux.ting.com.
Look up there.
Yep.
See, it says Ting welcomes
Right
Faux
there.
Show
Yeah,
fans.
Yeah. And the reason why you want to do that, because if you sign up after visiting faux.ting.com, you will be eligible. You will be in a select small club of Faux Show fans who will be eligible to get $300 of Ting credit. So think about this. Ting is a fantastic deal. What is it, Ange? It's
Mobile on the go.
no. Mobile means on the. That is what mobile means. It's not mobile on the go. That would be ridiculous. It's
Mobile that counts.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make. You're not making any sense. Now, I'm giving you a hint.
Sense?
You need to make. It's mobile that makes.
Mobile that makes sense.
There you go. Over at FauxShow.ting.com. Ting is no contracts, no early termination fees, and you only pay for what you use. Now, get ready for this.
Yeah.
Maybe you got yourself a family. Maybe you got yourself coworkers. Maybe you're a loner. I mean, that's fine. I'm down with that. However, Ting's going to work for all of those people because you only pay for what you use at $6 per line. If you
Per
got
month.
multiple lines, if you got multiple lines, then you just all pool that shared minutes together, and each line pays for what it uses. No bigs. That's great for developers. That's great for IT guys who need to run multiple devices. That's awesome for somebody
Yeah.
who, like me, who likes to have multiple phones.
Oh
I don't
my
want to
gosh.
have the guilt of a phone sitting there not getting used very much. Plus, I got my day phone. I got my evening phone. Right, so you gotta, you don't want to have to pay too crazy for that, and you can go see all of the great advantages of Ting by going over to faux.ting.com, including their savings calculator. You click that, you'll see how much you'll save. But Ange, are you ready for this? And I
Yes.
think this might resonate as they say. So I've been talking about the Nexus 5. Last week I mentioned Ting is now welcoming the Nexus 5. You can pick it up from the Google Play Store directly and just go over, get on Ting's SIM priority list right now. That way, by the time your Nexus 5 comes, you get your Ting SIM. And you go in there, they have some information. You can get the Nexus 5. But maybe you're like the wife here. You like your iOS. I'm not going to be judgy. Ange, do you like your iOS?
I do.
Yeah. Well, I got good news. If you've got an iPhone 4 or an iPhone 4S that's Sprint network compatible, it works on Ting now.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, so you go over to faux.ting.com, and then they have a link at the top of their page where you say BYOD, where you can get more information, and you can bring an iPhone 4 or 4S to the Ting network now. Pay for what you use, no contract, no early termination, and you know what else is great? A real person answers the phone when you call it 1-855-TING-FTW.
Yeah, for the win. Now, get this, too, and this totally shocked me. They will pay part of your
early termination fee.
Yep. up to
75 bones per line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all you have to do is you get your Ting device, you port your number, and then you submit your ETF claim if you had to get out of a contract. And then they cover up to it's basically 25% of the ETF, which is awesome.
Yep.
And then when you factor in how much you'll save, for me right now, I think I'm getting close to $20 for my whole bill this month. With a smartphone, with as much data as I want to pull down, included hotspot and tethering, it just makes so much more sense. When you include the early termination fee and the possibility by visiting faux.ting.com, you could win 300 service credits from Ting.
Yep.
Woo!
Yeah. And you don't even have to, you don't have to buy a new device. You can just port a current device that works on their network.
They got a BYOD section on their site where it's all listed out. It's really cool. So go to faux.ting.com to get started. And thanks to Ting for sponsoring the Faux Show.
Woo!
That's right.
Bronwyn went ahead and gave me this link here.
What the?
That's preppy.
That was a bad time for men. That was not one of our better moments, I got to be honest.
Okay.
That's the influences I had growing up. I mean, you could see I'm not out here with a pink scarf right now, but I have been known to wear a crazy scarf from time to time. Usually leopard.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get into the women's body parts
women's
section
body
of this?
parts, of the 30s. Okay, so...
You got any hoo-ha trivia?
Hoo-ha. No. Okay. First subtle signs of aging... stress. No. Wrinkles. Your face starts becoming less elastic. I'm thinking I'm going to need to find a vitamin E supplement or something because I already do have wrinkles.
Not really.
Yes.
They're not
yes,
bad.
I do. Anyway, losing weight. So after Dylan, it took a long time to lose the weight. Then after Abby, it not as much, and the paleo diet really helped. But this time, I cannot get my weight to drop, and I think microphone in the face. I think it has to do with my age.
I think it has to do with...
I'd love to blame my age.
I'd love to blame your Mountain Dew can you have sitting off to the side of you. What's up?
No. Or the Oreo pie I was gonna have for breakfast.
Yeah.
All right. So staying fit is really important for after 30. For all of those in the chat room that aren't 30 yet.
Wow. It'll happen to you eventually, sucker.
It talks all about, you're not running out of eggs. You can still have babies. No, thank you. I'm done. And we'll
see about that.
This is what I was hoping would not happen. You may also experience some degree of urinary incontinence. Yes.
Man, can I just...
Yes.
I just want to go on record and say if that's true, the female body falls apart way faster than the male body.
Oh, no, yeah. No, get this. Because the whole, ovaries... we have changes to our menstrual cycle. Heavy bleeding may also be due to fibroids, uterine tumors that are not cancerous. So I can't wait to have some of those. And if you've had children, urinary incontinence. So, awesome.
So are you saying sometimes now that you're over 30, we're going to be sitting here doing the Faux Show and you're going to pee a little bit?
I might make this face.
That means you peed a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good to know. All right. Well, I've been enjoying over 30. I feel like now I get to smirk at people when they card me when I get booze.
I got carded on my birthday.
You're like, yeah.
I bought myself some FauxShow wine.
You're like, what's up?
Yeah.
I'm 30. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I just go yeah, okay.
Yeah. So here's how I know I'm getting old, and some of you guys might also relate to this. I cannot sit on my knees for longer than 3 minutes without my legs falling asleep or being uncomfortable. When did that happen?
Here's how I know I'm getting old when I sit out in a
You
cold
can't do
studio.
a somersault anymore?
Well,
I'm just kidding.
when I sit out in a cold studio, my knees get
Oh yeah,
like,
he
stiff.
always talks about his knees.
They get stiff, like because they've been sitting in the cold. The other thing, the other thing is I've also
Your
noticed.
gray hair.
Wow, Ange, wow.
Well, I don't have any. Thank you, Dad. My dad has no gray hair still.
My gray hair is distinguished.
You guys can hardly see it, but
Yeah, it's there. It is there.
okay, what?
I was gonna say is like when we're going back to the getting carded thing. I was gonna just finish the thought on that. Was like now I only get like the courtesy. Can I see
Oh,
your
yeah,
ID?
right,
Like they
yeah.
know I'm over 30,
Yeah.
but like their job requires they ask, so they have to ask. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, so did we have a little mail sack we wanted to get into?
Not yet. No.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is like a lot of over 30 stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, lay it on
Well,
me.
no, it's not a lot.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So one thing is we should all start our bucket list, which as I was working with Corliss on these show notes, he was like, that's really morbid, because like you're talking about death, and it's not necessarily, it's things that you just want to do,
Are these like sexy things or are these like
It could be anything.
Okay. So they could be like
But-
jump out of an airplane.
This is a, yeah.
Okay.
This is a cool website where you can do it and you can share it with people, and then you can also help other people.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should make a bucket list
Uh-huh.
where you say I want to sleep with somebody and that's the only thing on the bucket list and then you share it with them. Right? So it's like, "Hey, by the way, I want to check this off my
Okay,
bucket list."
well,
It's for the bucket list.
So here, yeah. So let's see. I think if you go to credit, you can
What
get-
they have clothing?
they have I helped a friend with a bucket list goal, and all I got was this lousy cap.
So you got incentives.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
You got mugs? Wow. So this is a website that makes their entire businesses around people making lists to do things before they die. Like who
Yep.
sits around and goes, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a website where people can tell me about all the things they want to do before they die, and that's how I'm going to make my living." That is a little weird.
Yep.
All right, so are you making a bucket list?
yeah, I will. I haven't
you
yet,
haven't
but
yet. Okay.
what's cool is you can
Not cool.
easily share it with other people and stuff.
Well, I guess, yeah.
Like on Plurk, me and QP and Regavin, we all started 101 things to do in 1,001 days.
Mhm.
And I did a lot of them, like have kids. But I think this would be a cool way to maintain it. Because
Yeah.
I just had an Excel spreadsheet before.
Okay. Did you know there's a movie based on the bucket list?
There's a what?
A movie?
A movie? Oh yeah, no,
Mhm.
I have not seen that yet. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen a lot of movies. I'm busy watching crap on Netflix.
Okay, so let's see. There is also and a living will is important as well, I think. When
Yeah.
you turn 30, you start thinking about things like that, especially if you have kids. So this guy on this website, The Minimalists,
Joshua Fields, Melbourne.
yeah. He 30 life lessons from 30 years. So he turned 30 and he just like listed 30 things. And there's nothing like too crazy, but
Love and happiness.
yeah, well, there's just some good things that he's learned, and if you're 30 or turning 30 and you want to read through it, it's nice.
Okay.
Growth and contribution is the meaning of
But
life.
Ange, if I was watching this show on demand, how would I ever find this story? What could I ever do?
You can go to jupiterbroadcasting.com and then click on the show FauxShow.
Mm-hmm.
All the show notes and all the links to the FauxShow is there. Are there? They are there.
That where it be?
Let's see what else. We're on Facebook. We're on G+.
Yeah. Facebook is all that's actually linked. We link all of it in the show notes, so you can find it all.
Oh,
there.
you know what else is on JupiterBroadcasting?
What's that?
.com is a contact form in the upper right-hand corner.
Oh, really? That's interesting. And if I was going to use the contact form and I could choose FauxShow or general comments, then
Or
what
another show.
Oh, possibly, maybe. And what I had to say might end up in the Jupiter mail sack. $200,000 for that every week. I just don't even know.
I know.
That's where all our money goes.
I know.
All right, so what do we got in the mail sack, Ange?
All right, well, first I have a special thanks to all the people that wished me a happy birthday.
Aw.
And don't worry if you're not on the list, because I'm not butthurt or anything. I got emails from Heimer16, Matt Hartley, George, and Chase Nunes.
Nice.
I got Facebook wall posts from Matt Hartley, KT, LaBelle, Guru Dude, Unleat, Noah, and Paul B.
Nice.
In IRC, Bilbo was the first.
Did you know today is Bilbo's birthday? It is. It is his birthday. Happy birthday, Bilbo.
Happy birthday, Bilbo.
Yep.
Also an IRC on my birthday, Mail Holler, Krabby, Alan, Corliss, Crash Bandicoot, Rakai, Daisoko, Is That Me, Palazzo Hopping Mad Patty, I Am Icon, Pirkle, Nuno, Geek Dad, Schmeidenbacher, Blue Phoenix 316, John Clark, Netminer, Ike Eichmeyer, Brian 2040, Anonymous actually, Sword Saint, Father, Hyperion, Project Morris, Frostfire, Vulcan Rider, Spam Meister, Urban 120, Guyark, Slips, and Binier.
That's a big list.
I know, right? So Alan ran that little script for me.
Oh, really? You had a script to pull that?
Well, because by the time I was like, oh, I could thank everybody, I went and looked at I only do 1,000-line history in my IRC, and it was all gone already by the time I thought of it the next morning. So thank you, Alan, for that.
Nice. That's handy. All right.
Now people, and not happy. Thank you to everybody that's saying it in there, except I think most of them are for Bilbo.
Yeah.
All right. So also in the mail sack.
Okay.
Esteban writes.
Esteban.
First of all, I love all your podcasts. Not sure why, but I think it's the hair. Anywho, I've been using Linux for 5+ years. I have a small tax practice and must use Windows to do taxes and accounting. I also use a MacBook to complete other tasks. But I find myself booting into Linux from May to December. During tax season, I boot into Windows. I find that my comfort zone is in the Linux OS. I have used many different distros. I'm using Ubuntu 12.04, Antix Linux, Crunchbang Linux, etc. Once I realized that Linux brought back to life my old laptops, I was determined to learn that they're Linux. I love the way this guy talks. He'd fit right into our house.
That they're Linux.
I totally agree that I'm willing to use the OS needed to complete a job. As you guys mentioned, one must be willing to learn. I view Linux OS as another tool, a tool that I can't use or I can't live without. Well, thanks again for the podcast, and keep that hair combed. Tee-hee.
I don't have a choice. It combs itself. It's a bit of a monster. It sucks the life essence from my body and then uses that to fold itself into the correct position. If you try to change it, it will bite you.
And fold itself.
Well, thank you, Esteban, for your fantastic email.
Joined during the promo. Happy birthday, Angela.
Nice. All right. Well, is there anything else we want to cover in this here faux show? We're just getting started on the faux marathon.
Yeah, we'll just see you in a few minutes.
Yeah, if you're watching live.
Change of clothes and everything.
But otherwise, we'll be releasing them on their regular Fridays. Right? Or Saturday?
Yeah.
What day we can put it out?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Maybe for Saturday? Maybe Saturday mornings we'll put it out? No?
I don't know.
Maybe we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But it'll come out on the weekly release. You know what you would do? Here's what I would do. Pro tip time. Just subscribe to the RSS feed, son.
There you go.
Then you get it automatically.
You almost sounded like Adam Sandler.
All right. So
Okay.
All
right. That is it for this episode of the Faux Show. We will see you in 3 minutes.
Next week.
Next week. Don't forget, you can catch recent episodes of The Faux Show on
JupiterBroadcasting.com/Faux Show.
Also, get them on demand in the iTunes store. Search for Faux Show.